It's a complex question you're asking about how the shift in men to the sexual utilitarian philosophy, how it became stronger and stronger part of who they are. I would actually date that not to the 50s, but to the 60s, I believe, when artificial contraceptives began to be used more and more. I think it was the use of artificial contraceptives, more than anything else, that influenced men to view women more and more as sources of pleasure, not as someone you want to work to develop a deep friendship with, but someone you could use for fleeting pleasure and then move on. So I think that was the use of artificial contraceptives in the culture. I think, folks, the major turning point for men and women in terms of how they viewed relationships, and they began to view people more as objects than as friends. You know, in a healthy, loving relationship, you develop a romantic interest, then you go to a deep friendship. Sexual intimacy flows out of the friendship, but that comes within the sacrament of marriage. Everything's been reversed here. You begin with sexual intimacy, and then you see you can have friendships. That's not a basis. A basis for a friendship is trusting another human being. And so the use of contraceptives has really caused many men and many women too. Not just, I can't let women off the hook here, but I think men began it, and then women fell into it. I think that initially they held back, they treasured more friendships, but under so much pressure, many of them have given in, and they've also become as much users of other human beings as men have been.